What I want to do tonight, Electric Ireland's aim tonight, is very simple, very simple. I want to outline to you some very simple and easy ways that you can reduce your energy costs and directly reduce the cost of running your business. But before I get onto that, I just want to say a little bit about Electric Ireland, because there may be some people wondering who are Electric Ireland. Electric Ireland are part of ESB Group. As part of the agreement to deregulate ESB, as part of that agreement was that ESB Custom Supply would rebrand itself as Electric Ireland. So since the start of this year, Electric Ireland, well, we're ESB renamed. And what do we do? Well, obviously we supply electricity, but maybe some people don't know that we also supply gas and a range of home energy services to both residential and business customers, and we do that in both Northern Ireland and in the Republic. So I said at the start that I'd say some easy ways to save money and reduce the cost of running your business. And there's one simple mantra about this, which is the thing written up the top there, is to look on your energy costs as a controllable cost. Very often people just receive the bill and they may grumble about it, but they see it as something that's unavoidable or inevitable. And that's very much not the case. And we see that there's three key areas to reducing your energy costs and reducing the cost of your business overall. The first is to review your tariff. Most small businesses would be on a general purpose tariff, or if they were a bit larger, they might be on what's called an LVMD, or a low voltage tariff. If you're on the wrong tariff for your business, you're likely to be overpaying. So if your business has upsized or downsized, if you've changed your shift patterns, changed your opening hours, if you've introduced new equipment or removed old equipment, you should properly be reviewing your tariff to make sure that you're still on a tariff that's most appropriate to you. The second thing is about reviewing your price. You should make sure that regardless of who your electricity supplier is, that you're getting the best price available to you. There's a range of prices available in the market now, and Electric Ireland has a range of products and services which are specifically designed for the small business customer. Part of my job is to continuously review the prices that are available in the market to make sure that we're competitive. And I can stand here with absolute sincerity and confidence and say that I know that Electric Ireland are the most competitively priced electricity supplier in the market. Particularly for customers who have been away from Electric Ireland for a number of years. They may have moved before ESB was deregulated and Electric Ireland came into being, and their price will have crept up now. And now they've been there for years. Now our prices are the most competitive in the market, but people may not realise that. For customers who are still with Electric Ireland, the point here is that the savings that I quote are not just for returning customers. If you've never left ESB and you're still a customer of Electric Ireland, if you give us a ring tomorrow, we could reduce your electricity costs by up to 15%, and sometimes a little more. And that's simply a phone call to us to ask us about our new products, and your prices will reduce by about 15% with immediate effect. So I'd urge you that you give us the contact. I put up the contact numbers at the end of the presentation. The third area is an energy efficiency program. Here you could, by taking some very simple steps, and I'll go into this in a little more detail, you can reduce your energy costs by up to 20%. The small writing there at the bottom, if you're blessed with eyesight that you can read it, is saying that the 20% figure is something that's quoted by SEAI. That's what their findings are, that you could at least reduce your energy costs by 20% by introducing an energy efficiency program. We've seen customers reduce far in excess of that. And to do that is a very, very simple thing to do. I'll go into that in a little bit more detail. But the first two things where I said about reducing or checking your tariff and checking that you've got the best price from your electricity supplier, these are just some examples of that. The first two examples there, the farm machinery retailer in Mayo and the chemical products in Dublin, in each of those cases, those customers, or we checked their tariff for them, found that they were on the wrong tariff. Those figures translate into annual savings of about 4% for those particular customers. If you're on the wrong tariff, you could be overpaying by 4 to 5%. So there were concrete examples of what checking a tariff can do. The second example here is this was somebody who switched back to us and got savings of about 12 grand per year simply by a phone call to ourselves to say that they were interested in returning. But the other area that I said about energy efficiency programs, and which give the ability to save well in excess of 20%, and that's on top of this 15% saving that I'm talking about. I'm very confident in the prices that we quote, but I'm also very confident that we provide the best level of customer service of all suppliers in the industry. Of course, I'm very biased in that, but still in all, the level of savings that are available through an energy efficiency program are of such scale and such magnitude that it's very important that you know that your electricity supplier, as well as giving you the best price, will also help you and give you the tools necessary to carry out such an energy efficiency program. Electric Ireland will provide free energy monitoring and tracking. We'll provide free online energy efficiency applications. We'll apply free appliance calculators to help you understand what it is that consumes that energy in your business. And we'll provide and give you free advice on how to go about this whole thing. I say the scale of savings of 20% plus are there if you just take the trouble to go and get them. But we know that most small businesses don't do that. But they very much are very easily achievable. So I want to run through the 6 steps of an energy efficiency program that you should adopt. The first step is very simple, is to appoint an energy champion in your business to tell them, will you please go and do this? If you have someone in your business who maybe has an interest in sustainability, they would be the ideal candidate to do it. They would feel enthused and go out there and just do it. It's a very simple thing, it's not particularly complicated, but unless you actually give it to someone to do and give them the authority and empower them to make the decisions, it won't get done. So that's the first step. The second step is that person, or if it's yourself, just understand your bill and know what tariff you're on and make sure that you're not on the wrong tariff, as I outlined in the examples before. So if you've got a lot of night rate, or if you've changed your business practices, you should check your tariff to make sure that you're on the right one. If you contact Electric Ireland, we'll do that for you. Step 3 is to understand what is it in your business that consumes energy. And again, if you're not sure, your supplier should help you here. We provide you with the appliance calculators, the energy monitoring, etc., so that you'll understand what is it that's consuming energy and when. So it's very important to know what's running efficiently or inefficiently in your business, which is the key to this. The fourth thing then is, armed with such knowledge, is to walk through your business, walk through the premises, review the activities that are going on, and get staff involved in this so that you can see, you can start to apply the knowledge that we give you to what's actually happening on the ground in your business. If there's a need for an energy audit, possibly, we certainly advise it if that's worth doing. So having done that, the next thing to do is to put all of this together into a plan. Set out what the objectives are, what your targets are, what bill reduction would you like to see as a result of this energy efficiency program. What are the actions that are going to take place? Short-term actions, medium-term actions. You can see at the bottom there's some very easy short-term actions. All you have to do is tell someone to do this. They're so simple, but most people don't do them. And yet they can reduce your electricity bills by 25%. And then finally, step 6 obviously is to monitor and review, to see that the action plan that you put in place is being carried out, that the savings are materialising. If the actions are taking place, you'll see it in a reduction in your bill anyway. So the key point about this is that earlier on I said that there's savings of 20% plus are possible. You go further than that to say that they're probable. If you carry out those steps, the likelihood is your bills will reduce by 20%. The range of products and services that we supply for small businesses, we provide energy monitoring, energy tracking, advice about how to go about it. You'll find a range of online equipment. This is just an example of our one of our online applications. Our Energy Office Expert, one of our customers, Abtran, used this particular this particular online tool to help them build their energy efficiency plan, and they found it hugely successful and a major contribution to reducing their energy bills. So overall, in summary, there's no doubt you should take the view that electricity is a management cost. If there were two things that you should do tomorrow arising from here, one is, first thing you should do is, whether you're an existing customer of Electric Ireland and you want to get that up to 15% reduction in your bill, then you should ring us at 1850 30 50 70. If you're not with Electric Ireland and you've left a number of years ago, the likelihood is we will be able to reduce your bill and give you a better price than you're currently paying. So the first thing you should do should be to contact us tomorrow. The second thing you do is you should decide who your energy champion is and go and give someone the responsibility to carry out those 6 simple steps. And that would be the second step. So within your grasp is the 15% reductions that I talked about on your bill simply by virtue of the phone call. We'll check your tariff as well to make sure that you're not overpaying by this 4 and 5% that the previous examples were. And we'll provide you with all the help you needed to run your energy efficiency program and to reduce your energy costs by a further 20% plus on top of that. There are contact details. If anyone wants to give us a shout, you can either do so over the phone or by email, or you can contact us down below after the show if so wish. Thanks very much, everybody. Thank you.